Christmas is on its merry way, and for every single child there's a gift on Santa's sleigh. The first flake of snow is said to fall today. The first snow this winter is promised for this day. It brings a hope of peace, both near and far away. It says we can live together and that we can find a way. The first snow this Christmas is promised for this day. First snow of Christmas is falling from above. It's a sight of wonder, a magic time of love, and it's joy found in each other. It bears the witness of the first snow of Christmas is falling from above. Oh, the first snow of Christmas is falling from
Well, here we are again in the kitchen. It seems that a lot of you like the idea of the bread and butter pudding that I did last week, and Susie certainly loved it. It's all gone, and I knew it wouldn't last long, but she did share it with me, so that's good. I got about 20% of it, so only joking. Right, so today I'm going to do something to prepare for Christmas. One or two accompaniments that I usually do, and the first thing is a bread sauce. Now, I don't know whether bread sauce is known widely around the world or not, but I know it's certainly something I was brought up on, and so was Susie, and it's quite popular in Britain. And it's again a good way of using up a bit of old bread. And so I've got the ingredients set out here. What we've got 6 peppercorns, 3 cloves, bit of thyme, a couple of bay leaves, couple of onions, butter, which I think was roughly 50 grams, about 600 ml of milk, and then breadcrumbs. I didn't actually weigh that. It's probably 120 grams, something like that, and a bit of nutmeg. I couldn't get any fresh, so I've got that. So I'm going to put all that in the pan. Milk in. It's all going to go in together, apart from the breadcrumbs. They go in later. So, and that is basically it. Give the nutmeg a go. And all these, the nutmeg, the bay leaves, etc., they're just there to infuse the milk. They won't be in the final dish. We'll strain those out. I like to keep an onion in there and blitz the onion because I like an onion sauce and I like bread sauce. One year I thought, wonder what would happen if I kept the onion in. And so I did, and it was very nice. And so that's what I do. And I do have a use for the other onion afterwards. So all I've got to do is bring this to a very light boil and then let it simmer for a good half hour or so, very gently, and then I'll strain it. Right, whilst I'm waiting for that to do its magic, I have some porcini mushrooms. And I'm just going to let them soak in some hot water. I don't want too many. Quite strong porcini. So I'll just put a few in there. Maybe a couple more. Don't have to put more in the end. And then let them soak in some boiling water straight out of the kettle. And they take about half hour, so that's just about right, because I'm going to take one of the onions from the bread sauce mix. I'm going to use them with the porcini mushrooms, some sausage meat, and then I'm going to make a stuffing. So, but now I just have to wait. Okay, that's done. Let's have a bit of time. I'm going to put 2 onions to one side and then try not to spill this. So the cloves, the bay leaves, the peppers, they've all done their job. They've infused the milk. I'll put that there. Back to the pan. I'm going to put one of the onions back in. And then the breadcrumbs. Now they're roughly chopped breadcrumbs because I'm actually going to blitz with a little handheld blender. That bread will soak up a lot of that juice, and then when I blend the onion in with it, it will make it thicker as well. And if it's too thick, you can always put a bit of cream or something in. I might do anyway. Or if it's too runny, you can add just a bit more bread. So I'm going to let that soak for a couple of minutes. Put a bit of seasoning in. Put that to one side. Blended. Yep, happy with that. And I'm happy with the consistency. It tends, as it dries, as it cools down, to thicken up a bit. So I'm happy with that. There you go. So there you go, bread sauce, and you can freeze that so you can make it well in advance, bring it out, whack it in the microwave. You can have it cold on the plate, there's plenty of hot things on your plate, but it's nice just to warm it through. And that will cool down, it'll thicken up a little bit. Lovely. Well, that's a nice simple way to use up some old bread, and it always goes down well. So lovely with poultry, you know, turkey, chicken, etc. So right, onwards to the next stage. Right, so I've got an apple, some thyme, those porcini mushrooms, which will be nicely soaking, and I've got the onion that came out of the milk mix, the other onion. So I want to actually get these all chopped in and mixed up together. Go on the board. Right. Right, so chop the apple. Can be roughly chopped at this stage. Right, so get the porcini mushrooms in there. I'm just going to chop it that bit finer. And I'll take some of the thyme, just mix it in.
Get down. Get down.
Right, wouldn't be Christmas without a bit of bourbon. So I'm going to put a couple of capfuls. Oh, slightly overflowing, never mind. Susie never complains. So give it a good mix.
Oh, that's quite spicy.
Okay, so I've laid out some very thin bacon. I'm not impressed with the bacon over here. They don't tend to do it. They tend to do all these dried and cured meats and things, but all these great big thick wedges, which you can't really call bacon. Okay, right, I've got some sausages from the butcher, and I asked him, can you confirm whether there's any sugar in, because 99.9% of all the sausages we've found in France have syrup de glucose, which is glucose syrup, and glucose syrup is made of sugar, so Susie can't have them. But these were made there, and he says no, absolutely no way. So I'm just gonna take the meat out of the casing. Don't need that. I'm just going to try and get nice even coverage. That'll do. Right, I'm going to quickly wash my hands. Right, I'm going to put a little bit of seasoning, not too much. And then put this apple porcini mixture in. Don't need too much actually. I can smell the bourbon, that's good. Right. And then just roll it up. Just stop anything coming out. Right, so I've rolled that nice and tight in the clear film, the cling film, and I've left it about 20 minutes just to let all the flavours get to know each other. So I'm going to put it in the oven now, medium heat for about 30-35 minutes. It's nicely tight, and I'm just going to place it as it is in the oven. Okay. Well, there it is, all done. I've let it rest for 10 minutes. Yeah, really happy with that. And apologies for not wearing the hat earlier, bar humbug and all that. I forgot. Right, so here we have bread sauce, which is a lovely accompaniment to poultry. So turkey, perfect, and nice sausage rolled up with apple, bourbon and porcini mushrooms. And I think that's going to taste lovely, but I would say that, wouldn't I? I've cooked it. So I think I need to go and get the lady because she knows what she's talking about. That's Max, if you can hear him. We've got the 3 dogs lined up here as soon as there's food around. So the bread sauce.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's great accompaniment. So a couple of dollops of that next to your turkey on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Perfect. And it freezes, so you can, bring it out in something like. Right.
I can taste the apple.
Nice. Nice and moist. Rolling it in the bacon keeps all the juices in. No. And there's just that little bit of bourbon porcini. I've tasted it.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Too much porcini and you'd have a problem. So I left it subtle because it's quite strong flavour. But that's just right, isn't it?
Yeah. Better watch out because I might eat it.
We normally do.
Oh yeah. That's a winner.
That's a winner. So there you go. 2 ideas for your Christmas dinner table.
I like it. No.
Never worked with animals and children.
I like it caramelised. Obviously because I can't have sugar, but I like that caramelised taste.
Yeah, well, basted it properly. And it's got that apple which gives you your sweetness.
Yeah.
So, nice.
Shush.
Now, you may have noticed we're cooking at the other end of the kitchen again. Now, there's a very good reason for that. I believe it's called a woman's prerogative to change her mind time and time again.
Well, you've got to try it, so we'll show you this week. But we've got Michael the electrician coming Wednesday, so we have to get organised and work out where we wanted everything.
Yeah, but there is a reason. We've got something arriving soon, and it's made all sense to turn the kitchen back around this way. But we will explain that in another vlog. Anyway, in the meantime, well, we'll leave you to it.
You can be busted. Bye.
Be quiet, dogs. Well, thank you for all of you who have subscribed this week. In the last video, I did say we needed about 50 subscribers to reach the 5,000. We're still not there yet, but at the time of filming, we need, I think, another 27, 28.
So not far away.
So we're not far away. So if you have if you are a regular watcher, then perhaps you could consider subscribing and clicking on the notification bell, and see if we can get to 5,000 by Christmas. So we've got just under a week. Well, a week. So it would be lovely. Thank you for all of your support. It's really wonderful.
I just wanted to show everyone my Advent set I bought when I went to Germany. I think it was 8 years ago. And there was a lovely pottery place there. Where was it?
I don't know. I didn't go.
No, my mind's gone blank. What was it called?
I can't remember where you went in Germany. Strasbourg?
No.
Berlin?
No.
Borussia Mönchengladbach?
God. It was the Christmas market time, and there's a lovely pottery place there. And I went with a group of girlfriends, and I think most of us bought one of these sets. You can get them in different colours, but you're supposed to light one of these each week of Advent, but I like lighting them all at once. And this dish, the idea is you can put little bits and pieces in here. I've put some orange slices and some little stars and a Christmas tree I've got, but you can put water in it and float flowers and things in it.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it's in a dish.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Pretty enough though, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's a nice little feature. And we wanted to welcome our new Patreon this week.
Cheryl. So thank you, Cheryl. And Cheryl also bought us some coffees as well. So
Yeah.
double thank you.
And thank you to Grandma Sharon as well for buying us some more coffees. Really kind of you.
Yeah. Cheers.
And we wanted to thank everyone for their support, all of you out there, our patrons, and all keeping us going, because we couldn't do this without you.
No.
We've had a few gifts the last week or so, which is lovely.
Christmas
Christmas
yes.
gifts. And we're really grateful, but without sounding ungrateful, unless they're sent within the EU, we get stung for customs duties, don't we? Quite heavily on some of them.
Yeah, virtually everything you import into the EU is.
I think unless it's a value of, unless it states a value of less than £15, that's UK. You have to pay import duties.
Yeah, and it has to be marked a gift.
Yeah. And in some cases, it's been up to €70 a parcel, hasn't it?
That we've had to pay out, tariffs. So
Which is quite scary.
Yeah, we've got a few family and friends who've sent us presents recently for Christmas, and of course they've forgotten to mark them as gifts, so we're having to pay out all the time. In fact, there's a gift turning up from family on Monday that we've missed, so they left the note through the door, and they're coming back Monday for it to drop it off. And they told us there's £20 charge for it. So
€20.
€20 charge for it, so we're going to have to pay out that. So, it's really difficult because we didn't know what to say, because we don't want to appear ungrateful, because the gifts are absolutely wonderful. We've had a number recently, and it's such a lovely gesture. It really, really is, and they're very thoughtful gifts as well. But if you want to help us, then have a look at our Patreon page or the Buy Me a Coffee page, and then the money goes into this place. That's a great help. I know we've just received some tulips from Nicole, and they're really thoughtful, aren't they?
Yeah. But that was sent from within the EU.
That was sent from the Netherlands, so there's no tariffs on there. We'll be planting those up, and she's actually chosen your favourite colours, which happen to be my favourite colours as well. So it's a really thoughtful gift, and it's absolutely wonderful, But yeah, we there's danger we'll go bankrupt with tariffs charges.
Yeah.
So we're just saying,
it's just horrendous.
Yeah,
really.
Just your support, watching us and watching the ads. That's wonderful. It really is, and we don't ask for gifts, as lovely as they are. So bit of an awkward one.
It's
really,
not. It's nice to have personal
understand.
gifts, but it's just ridiculous, really.
Yeah, it is, and they're quick to charge the tariffs. You know, it's. I don't think you can import anything into the EU without.
No.
You know, but anyway. So we thought we'd mention that, but if you've sent us a gift, please do not think we're being ungrateful. We're not. But it's very, very thoughtful and lovely of you, and thank you very much. And not all gifts have incurred tariffs, have they? Because some of them have been within the EU, etc.
Yeah.
So,
Or if they put a low value.
Yeah. So anyway.
So we might see you tomorrow.
Yes, you will.
Get filming then.
Get filming. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.